Hi guys, it's Colette. Welcome back to my channel. This is the weekly tarot card for the week commencing Monday, the 27th of January 2020. A month's nearly gone already. I wonder where it's all going. It's been a bit of a mad time and we're up a day late, but I might do a coffee and chat about that. We'll see. So you've got card 7, the Chariot. And this is one of my favourite cards in the Rorig deck because instead of the sort of old-fashioned sort of aspect of a charioteer and, you know, the horses or the sphinxes drawing it, we have a Formula One racing car and we have the Formula One helmet with the universe in it. And I just think it's one of the best interpretations of the Chariot that I've ever seen, and it's the one that sticks in my mind. So what does it mean generally? Well, if we just kind of look at the visuals that Rorig brings out in this deck, there's the aspect of driving your own car, kind of driving your own life. And, you know, anybody that knows anything about Formula One know it's a very, very intelligent thing, but there's a degree of instinct as to what you do and how quickly you do it. Also, there's very fine control involved, and there's a degree of fitness involved as well. So this aspect is brought out by Rorig, and the Chariot card is about having control and self-determination in your own life. And it's like understanding that there'll be all the chaos going on round about you, but you have to focus and you have to drive yourself forward to where you want to be. And this card gives you the sort of the thought that yes, it will work. You know, get focused enough, put all your determination into the road you're going, and there's a very high chance of winning. It's a bit like the chariot race in the old film Ben-Hur, which I actually think you can just put in chariot scene Ben-Hur on YouTube and you should be able to view it. It's a bit mad and it's a bit brutal, but life at the moment is a bit brutal as well if you think of the way that things are going. I mean, we've just had the coronavirus showing as a thing that could become more chaotic. Do we let it determine our lives just now, or do we just forge forward with the insights that we already have on what we need to do? There's all the impeachment trials in the Senate in the USA. There's Brexit coming up. There's Scottish independence stuff happening this week as well. There's a lot of organisations and even groups of people that will see the Chariot card as very, very beneficial in the week ahead. You know, even in France with Macron, it's really about self-determination and taking your intellect and taking your drive and taking your energy, and as Captain Picard would say, make it so. So if you want a phrase and a thought on the Chariot, it's make it so by Picard. That's back again, actually. I might have a wee look at it. Anyway, so that's the general feeling in the world. Now, if you are part of an organisation, if you're part of a protest group, if you're part of trying to make a bigger impact through people coming together and merging their energies for one determination, one outcome, one thrust, this is your card. So enjoy it for the week ahead. What does it mean? Excuse me, get some water. What does it mean in the general areas of life? For work, again, it's about focusing, it's about thinking where you want to be, and then not necessarily planning every step of the way. That's not really what the Chariot's about. It's about starting. It's about taking that desire and turning it into action. So if you're going after a new job this week, brilliant card, but keep focused. It's no good saying, oh, this card is good, I'll not do the work, or I'll not look into the organisation, or I'll not make sure that everything's ready to go on my CV. That's not the chariot. The chariot is forging ahead, but also using your intellect to know that you've got this, this and this, and it will work for you. Bring the receipts as such. So yeah, in work, those of you that are looking for a new job should act on this, definitely. And remember, use your instinct and your intuition to tell you if that is the correct job. I know a lot of you that have your own tarot decks, and it's times like this where you get a general card that may feel as though it's relevant to you, or it's resonating. That's the time to get out your own deck and ask for extra information on top of this chariot card. I'll start it, you finish it. Do you know what I mean? It's that case of this is your ground level card. Now ask for some more things, whether it's tarot, runes, or deep meditation to your higher self. Use all these things. Are these things relevant to choosing a job and going forward? Of course they are. If you've got an intuition and if you've got a tool of the trade as such, then that's a good thing. That's not to be sniffed at. That's something that's to be used, because it wouldn't have been given to you unless you were meant to use it. Okay, so get your chariots moving in career this week. If we look at health, the chariot card sometimes, again, because of the cluster over the helmet and whatever, I do think it can be a headache card. Yeah, headaches are in the news as well, aren't they? What will we say about that? Nothing. Excuse me, I think I've been caught up in family things this week, lots of things with my husband and health issues, and I've also been very much on Twitter, which, you know, when it can be very, very demoralising when there's a lot going on. But anyway, for health, watch out for stress levels that could bring headaches, and also watch out for your mobility. If you're exercising, make sure that you're warmed up before you go. Think of a Formula One car, or even just a very good car. You know, if you're going to race it, if you're going to start it off, you need it to be in tip-top condition. So make sure that you warm up before exercise. And if you've got a problem with mobility, then make sure that you exercise within your remit or within your parameters. And it can be a very, very good card. Also, there's the negative side of it is don't be too stubborn. If you feel that you're doing something and, you know, it's a New Year's resolution and you're doing it and you're doing it and you're doing it, and the actual resolution and the way you're doing it has become detrimental to life, that's the time to see the negative side of this card, you know. If we look at relationships, if it's basic, a lot of couples in relationship may be buying new transportation this week. They may be buying new cars. They may be moving house. They may be instigating movement in their life. And this card can benefit from both the partners focusing on the one energy. So say the movement is for one person. If the partner comes on and they both focus their determination and their will, that should move it forward, and it brings a sense of you're both going in the right direction and the same direction. So it can be very, very good card for longer term partnerships. If you're looking for a relationship, before you maybe go into the week, set your parameters of what you really want, what type of relationship, what you'll accept, what you won't accept. And I mean in levels of, you know, don't be too brutal with it, but, you know, if you've been in a relationship with someone that has been a liar, you set your intent that you don't want to be with a liar again. If you've been with a narcissist, you're not going down the narcissistic route again. So this card can be very helpful in sort of getting you through the weeds to the proper flower. If we look at finances, again, it's about setting your determination. You know, January can be a hard month, and a lot of people are waiting on their end of month pay coming in. Now, once that's in, why not start the envelope system? Why not start a savings account? Or, you know, if you've very little coming, even a jar with like 10p's or 10 cents or whatever in it. Do something productive with this card, because it can absolutely manifest. I think last year I started putting 50p bits that come in my purse in a little bag, and when it came for something that was needed for family, when we went into it, there was nearly £50 and it was covered. So, you know, it's these little things that, you know, the little things do build up. So use the straightforward self-determination and push yourself to get a handle on finances. Make a start in the week ahead. Spiritually, can give us the sense of, I really want to do that, I will book that, I will do that. Now, I might not know where I'm going with it, but I'm starting it, and I'm putting my sense of willpower and intellect into taking it forward. It's also a good card if you believe it or not, if you want focused astral projection, you know, if you're really wanting to check that something's okay or a person's okay, so you have a focus, you have a sense of you know, the sort of thing on the map, the cross on the map where you want to go. If you journey and if you astral project, having the Chariot card out as the sort of the base card allows you to focus on that place or that person and journey towards them. So it's a very, very good card. A lot of people use this card magically as well in intents to actually help get their intent forward with a degree of push. Not will like the willpower, but a determination of I am, and a confidence, and a potential for understanding that, you know, you need movement and you're going to make it happen. So yeah, it's a good card spiritually and magically as well. So let's use it, not abuse it, and push forward with what we need. Bear in mind, in the world situation, we could see a lot of people power in the week ahead, a lot of movement that comes when people put their sense of direction and outcome together with the Chariot card. If you like the weekly tarot card, give me a thumbs up. Please comment down below, and also, if you want to support the channel, there's a link for wee coffees, and my book, not the new one, but the last one, there's links to my book pages in the description below as well. If you want to, if you don't, that is fine too. I just enjoy giving you the aspect of the week ahead, because I work with it as well. It's not just like, all right, I'll give this out and people can use it. It's what starts my week off as well. That's why I don't like it when I don't get down to doing it. I feel as though I'm flailing about a wee bit. So enjoy this very, very positive card, the Chariot. Rorig deck off the market now, but definitely if you can get your hands on one, absolutely beautiful. So many blessings now. Have a good, positive, upbeat week that propels you forward within your own limitations, but also maybe just slightly at the edge of them. It's a time with this card to do your total best. It's the time to feel the courage of your convictions. It's time to stand up and say, I am getting there, and I have self-belief, and you'll find that you can achieve a lot in the week ahead with this as your base card. Okay, many blessings now. Bye.